Okay, I think we are live again. Just making sure we're alive over on YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is showing signs of life. YouTube is showing signs of life. And hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be good to go. Moving on into the next matches. I guess on that note, I guess to start fresh. Hello, and welcome to another set of battles in Season 24 of Go Battle League, where we'll be taking on the Jungle Cup. If you're wondering why we're currently at 3 out of 5 battles played, it's because, well, we've started the stream previously tonight, and unfortunately, we ran into some technical difficulties. So, as to whether or not I'm still going to have those battles up, available on YouTube and stuff is... your guess is as good as mine. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna want to keep those, considering the internet connections problems that we've been having. But we'll see. But if not, apologies for tossing. If I do decide to toss those in the void, apologies for tossing it. But at the very least, to kind of go where we're at overall in the season. We're currently at ace ranking with 2135 as our ELO. Current win streak is we currently have 158 wins under our belt. I have a total of 258 battles. Current longest win streak is 23, and we got ourselves a little over 235,000 Stardust throughout the season. Apologies if I'm starting out a little bit tilted. It's because the technical difficulties, I don't know, it frustrates me, you know? It's I mean, what can you do, right? But still, it's not ideal. I realize I don't have my, there's a few other things that I gotta set up really quickly just to make sure I can properly record our ELO and our, battles for tonight. So yeah, I have all of that now set up while we were chatting away over here. On that note, we are currently in the midst of our first set here. We got ourselves 3 battles done so far. We got ourselves 1 win and 2 losses. So we'll go ahead and finish up the rest of this set. Hopefully, we do still have 2 more battles, so we could still possibly get a positive set out of this, but your guess is as good as mine if we're if we're up to the task. But to find out if we're up to the task of getting a positive set in this one, the team that will be attempting to get ourselves a couple more wins is a Steelix up at the front who's rocking Thunder Fang, Crunch, and Psychic Fangs. Hanging out in the middle, we have Furret who's rocking Sucker Punch, Swift, and Trailblaze. Closing everything out, we have Altaria who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. And Gobble the Grackle, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Apologies if you were here earlier for our unfortunate technical difficulties earlier. But if you were there, welcome back. If not, welcome. Currently in the midst of our first set of battles in the Jungle Cup. We're currently 1 win and 2 losses. So right now in the negative, but we'll see if we can tie everything up as we now look for our opponent for match number 4. And match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Jamdingo 421. Alright, Jamdingo, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Talonflame. Alright, so definitely taking some pretty nasty damage from the Incinerates. Ooh, going a little too heavy on the Thunder Fangs, but it's okay. Eventually we got ourselves enough to get the Psychic Fangs off here. Take out shield number 1. Like that, swapping things out for the Marowak. In which case we swapped out for our Furret. Probably could have swapped in Altaria instead, just have to worry about probably just have to worry about the rock slides instead of the Bone Club spam, but it is what it is. In any event, we can go ahead and get ourselves a little bit of a boost here with a real quick Trailblaze their way. Get them well into the yellow. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and check a shield here. Try and keep our was it, Fur alive as long as we possibly can. Now we have an opportunity to fire off a Swift their way. Do we clear the Marowak or do we clear, was it shield number 2? Clear the Marowak. Okay, so we see a return of the Talonflame, or is it going to be Mon number 3? It is going to be Mon number 3 in the form of their own Altaria. That coming in with a real quick Swift. Up, and now we say goodbye to our Furret there. Alright, buddy, you have done well. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my own Altaria here. I think we should be able to tank out. The only thing I have to worry about is if they're rocking Moonblast, but even then we should be able to survive. Gonna be Sky Attack, we handle. Okay, go ahead and fire off our own Sky Attack their way. Clear out the rest of their Altaria. And that's going to be the return of the Talonflame. Go ahead and let this next one go. Flame charge. Handle. Ooh, they are double boosted now, so the Incinerates are probably going to hurt quite a bit. Let's see how we handle. Okay. Well, we're definitely kind of close there against the Incinerates, but we do manage to Thunderfang the rest of the Talonflame out of here and secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Oh, and so TMK1, hello, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome over on Twitch. Appreciate the thumbs up. That was a good game. That was indeed a GG's. We were definitely cutting it close on that one. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a little close for comfort, but fortunately, we got the timing just right on the Thunderfangs. But anywho, with all that said, we are currently 2 wins and 2 losses. So can we get ourselves one more win here? We'll find out as we go up against our next opponent, who's gonna be Oscanita 3. Oscanita number 3. Alright, starting things out with a Shadow Caesar. Okay. I feel like my Thunderfangs are feeling a little slower than usual. But we are still able to get good damage in with the Thunderfangs. Go ahead and try and tank out this next attack. I'm assuming, yeah, it's going to be Night Slash. As long as we're not seeing a attack boost from the Night Slash, we should be okay. In the meantime, though, we can go ahead and clear out their first shield and lower their defense as well. With that, the next mon they're bringing in is going to be the Dunsparce. I'm gonna go ahead and swap right out for my Furret. Go ahead and try and tank out. I'm assuming they could be double charged with drill runs and rock slides, but we should be able to tank out, I think, both if worst comes to worst. Yeah, maybe they're saving up one drill run for the eventual return of Steelix. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. That we'll go ahead and try and tank out this next one, see how we handle. Probably get us deep into the red if anything. Yeah, go right to the red. And with that, we are able to sucker punch the rest of the Dunsparce right on out of here. And that is going to be the return of the Shadow Caesar. Fire off the Swift their way, clear out their last shield. That, I'll go ahead and bring back in our Steelix. I'm going to go ahead and shield out here in case they're going Trailblaze, because that could probably do some pretty nasty neutral damage. It is going to be Night Slash. Okay. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be their Altaria. Okay, so with that, we have good neutral damage with our Thunderfangs, and we can lower their defense a decent amount with Psychic Fangs. Steelix is taking a minute to charge those Psychic Fangs. You know, it's got to get that Psychic energy in. But with that, I think we might have lost our opponent due to lag here. kind of an unfortunate way to go if this is due to lag. Granted, I am aware that I myself have been running into some technical difficulties throughout tonight, so not sure if this is my internet itself failing me, but in a more favorable way, or if things have failed on their end. Considering I had one shield left and I was pretty much resisting their dragon breaths, and I still had Altari on the back, I feel like we still had a pretty good chance of winning this one, despite the lag issue. Rather see how this played out fully, but you know, that be how the game is sometimes, unfortunately. But yeah, looks like a rage quit, but I have been having lag in my sets tonight. Yeah, it could be a mix of both. Yeah, it did take a while for Steelix to get the charge move off, so that's why I'm assuming it's a lag thing, but yeah, I guess it's as good as mine. Either ways though, GG's all around. And also hello and welcome to the stream, this Chris66. It's a fun username. And thank you very much for the follow as well, greatly appreciated. Yeah, just in time, because we got ourselves our first set done, and it was a positive set, so we'll take it. Go ahead and claim this 900 Stardust, charge TM, and we got a Beldum. Cool, because we use some extra candies. And also need to finish up my excellent throws. We're 50 away and we only have a day left to get those 50 excellent throws, so you know, and every little bit counts at this point. We're in crunch time. Pretty solid IVs, but I'm going to go ahead and transfer you out. And then we can claim our rank awards, in which case we're able to climb up by a little bit to 2148. Ayo. And we got cool 4,000 stars out of that too. So we'll take that. Okay, so with that, catch more with the essence. Which essence? Oh, the incense? That's true. I gotta remember to pop an incense later. When I'm mobile, we'll pop an incense. But for now, we're in the midst of battles, so we'll catch more mons in the future. But for now, we gotta catch these W's. Hopefully, we're catching W's tonight. We'll see. We'll see how it all plays out. But at the very least, we got ourselves a positive set to start things out with 3 wins out of 5. Let's go ahead and waste no time here. Jump right back into the basic rewards. Jump into the Jungle Cup. And to reintroduce the team that we'll be using, for those of you who are just joining us, we're starting things out with Steelix up at the front, who's rocking Thunderfang, Crunch, and Psychic Fangs. Hanging out in the middle, we have Furret, who's rocking Sucker Punch, Swift, and Trailblaze. And closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. Alright, so this is our squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into the battles and see how we do for set number 2 of the night. You'll see, once again, keeping a close eye on my internet connection due to unfortunate circumstances earlier. But anywho, match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Andy Jam 24. Alright, Andy Jam, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Quagsire. That's going to be an immediate bail out of here for me. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Furret. I know Quagsire out here absolutely rocking that hat. I respect it. Anyway, I'll go ahead and swap right on out for a Cradley. Okay. There's a bullet seeding Cradley. Probably hitting us with the Rock Tomb to lower our attack back to its original stat. Yeah, there it is. But we can go ahead and raise our attack right back up with another real quick Trailblaze. I'm gonna check a shield. Okay, so we are able to clear out the rest of the Cradley. So we are up a mon, but we are down a shield. Okay, so next mon that we have to face off with is going to be the Talon Flame. That coming in with a Swift. Ooh, and we can actually get another Swift off before our demise here. And capitalize on that, and we say goodbye to our turret there. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Okay, and with that, I believe they're up 5 incinerates, I think. That coming back in with the Quagsire. It could be double charged on Aquatail. Okay, but we do have an opportunity to fire off a Psychic Fangs at the very least before they get off another charge move our way. Go ahead and fire that their way. There's a little bit of health down on them. Hopefully we can get enough damage in before they finish us off with what I'm assuming is going to be Stone Edges our way. Yeah. Real. Boy. Okay. Well, anyway. With that, coming in with the Sky Attack, able to clear out their last shield here. Get them to about the red with the Dragon Breaths, but unfortunately, I think this next Stone Edge is going to clear out our Altaria, and I don't think I have enough in me in my Steelix to finish off the rest of the Quagsire. Yeah, no, we need one more Thunderfang in order to be able to seal the deal on that, so unfortunately, the Quagsire claims its victims, and that is going to be loss number 1 in this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 0-1. Not a particularly great start, but we still have 4 matches left, so plenty of opportunities to bounce back. And we'll see if we can do just that as we look for match number 2. Yeah. Alright, and match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Duckling 64. Alright, Duckling, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against a Clodsire. That's some pretty rough starts out here, not gonna lie. Went ahead and brought in our Furret. Probably could go all in on the Swifts, honestly, but go ahead and get a little bit of an attack boost and some neutral damage in with a real quick Trailblaze. Oh, and that's actually going to land against the Cradley. Okay. Okay, we'll take it. Coming in with the Rock Tomb, getting us to about half health. Lowering our attack, but we can go ahead and raise up our attack once again with another real quick Trailblaze. We also do neutral damage. Yep, there we go. I think they are going to be able to fire off one more Rock Tomb our way. Yep. I'm going to shield. It's going to be the Rock Tomb. And with that, we are able to knock out the rest of the Cradley. So we are up a mon, but once again, we're up a mon, but down a shield. That they're coming back in with the Clodsire. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let this one go. Let's see what moves it's chucking my way. It is going to be Stone Edge. Okay. So it could be a... Thinking Stone Edge Earthquake, probably. Yeah, if I had to take a wild guess, I'm assuming Stone Edge Earthquake is probably its moveset. Okay, with that, we do tank the Stone Edge. Hurts quite a bit, but otherwise we are still kicking. That we are able to take out their first shield there. Go ahead and check out my final shield here. And once again against the Stone Edge. And with that, they're coming back in with their... Now they're coming in with their Altaria. And swap back in for my Steelix. Of course, we do now have to try and tank out some flamethrowers, I'm assuming. Yeah. Well, we do handle pretty well, actually. You know, I'll take it. Okay, that coming in with the Psychic Fangs, able to clear out their last shield there. Okay, guessing they're coming in with another... Was it another flamethrower our way? We should be able to tank, I think. Oof, albeit barely, but yes. And with that, they're coming back in with the Clodsire. And with that, we are able to finish off the rest of the Clodsire with our Altaria. It's just a matter of, can we finish off the mirror? Oh no! Ooh! But the Thunderfang comes in clutch with the neutral damage, and Steelix hangs on with 1 HP in a dream, and we're able to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's on it all around. Just about to say GG's 1 around, which I guess in this case it was all hinged on 1 HP in a dream. But we made it through. Okay. So with that, we are currently 1-1. Let's see if we can go 2-1 as we look for match number 3. Okay. Speaking of, match number 3 of this set is going to be up against Kage 661. 6661. Alright, Kage, what do you got? First round's going up against a Magnezone. Okay. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's anything that Magnezone knows that could intensely hurt me. I could be eating my words in a minute, but you know, we'll keep on keeping on. Hope I'm not about to regret trying to tank out whatever this next move is going to be. We'll see. It's going to be Wow Charge. Possibly coming in with another Wild Charge. Are we getting enough damage in for something else? Probably in the back to close out. Well, like Altaria. That will do it. Okay, that coming in with the Psychic Fangs. Won't deal too much in damage, but does lower the defense, so our Dragon Breaths come in with more of a vengeance. That though, I'm assuming they're coming in with Sky Attack, so we'll go ahead and try and tank that out. Hanging on, albeit now, well, just on the border of green, now in the yellow, thanks to the Dragon Breaths. And now we'll go ahead and fire off our own Sky Attack their way, get them deep into the red. And with that, we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of their Altaria right on out of here. With that, they're coming back in with the Magnezone. Into which case, we'll go ahead and fire off another Sky Attack. It is going to be heavily resisted, but we do still get them all into the red, so we'll take that. And that, they swap out for their Togekiss. I'm going to go ahead and check up all the shields that I can at this moment, because I'm pretty sure, yep, Togekiss is out here firing off that Aura Sphere. Going straight Aura at us. Also chipping away at her health with some pretty nasty peck damage as well, since it's at it. Okay, go ahead and check out my final shield here. Try and keep my Steelix alive as long as I can. Okay, and with that we do get to the Psychic Fangs. Go ahead and fire that their way. Go out the rest of the Togekiss. And that would have been just the rest of the Shadow Magnezone, but they have opted to call it a night there, so we do manage to get ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that right now, we are currently 2 wins and 1 loss. Let's see if we can go for win number 3 here as we look for match number 4. And here we go. Match number 4 of this set is going to be up against Alea and Billy, I think. Alright, Alea and Billy starting things out with a very angry Charger Bug. That's pretty horrifying to see. But anyway, they swap out for a Shadow Swampert. We'll go ahead and swap out for our Altaria. And try and tank on this next move. It's going to be Sludge. We handle pretty well. We should be able to tank out at least one more, I'm pretty sure. Then after that, I'm probably going to want to start shielding. And so with that, coming in with the Sky Attack, able to clear out shield number 1. Go ahead and let this next one go. Probably get us right to the red, if anything. Oh, it's Hydro Cannon. Okay. Gets us deep into the yellow, but otherwise we're okay. We might be able to fire off one more. Oh no, we get this Sky Attack first. Okay. What to say? Like, I'm pretty sure they might be able to get one more move off before we get to Sky Attack, but we managed to get to the Sky Attack. We're able to clear out the Swampert. And with that, they're coming back in with the Charger Bug. Actually, does pretty nasty damage. Oof. Okay. That, last one we have to deal with is going to be the Talon Flame. It's going to be a Shadow Talon. Is all their mon Shadow? Was the last mon Shadow? What was I just fighting? Using Altaria against... Oh yeah, Shadow Swampert. Oh, it's a Team Rocket right here. Straight up fighting Team Rocket over here. That's wild. Anywho. And then I'm going to go ahead and check out the shield here. They're going for... They're feeling fly. Okay, with that, we'll go ahead and fire off a Swift their way. Clear out the rest of the Talon Flame. Now all that's left is the Charger Bug. Go ahead and let this go. See what they're hitting us with. It's going to be X-Scissor. Yep, it's going to be goodbye to our Ferret there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Now try to tank this out. I'm pretty sure there's nothing Charger Bug can throw at us that's really going to hurt. I could be wrong. It is going to be firing off X-Scissor. I mean, it hurt a little bit, but fortunately, yeah, we were going to... I think we would have been able to crunch it down at that point. So with that, we are able to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I don't remember what the reference was for Angry Electric Turd. Was that the Magnezone? I feel like... Oh no, it's the Charger Bug. Sorry, not to diss on, not to accidentally diss on Magnezone, but I can kind of see the reference now. But anyway, oh, and thank you for the confirmation, this Chris, for noting that's Triple Shadow. Thank you. Oh, but first and foremost, over on Twitch, Trenchfoot101, hello, welcome to the stream, and Cavish Jane, hello, welcome on YouTube, welcome one and all. And yes, to confirm to you, Chris, this is indeed a Magikarp that is currently eating my head. It is currently eating all of the bad plays out. I wish that was the case. Actually, I don't know how I feel about a hat being able to eat any of my thoughts, even if it is the bad ones. that feels concerning. But anyway. But yes. It's a gift that my sister got me for Christmas a few years back, and ever since then, it is our de facto Go Battle hat. So yeah, in case the Pokemon Go, the game itself doesn't give it away, the hat will. But yeah. On Cavish Jane, what's up? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. You know, so far, well, we had a little bit of technical difficulties earlier tonight, which was kind of a bummer. But other than that, we've been doing pretty good. You know, managed to stay positive in set 1 and now set 2. Yeah, doing good. Hope everything's going well for you as well, Cavish. And where'd she get it? I'm not 100% sure, actually. I'm not sure if she was able to snag it from like the Pokemon Center site. I don't know where exactly. I can ask her next time I see her, but yeah, I gotta double check on that. Yeah, I'll get back to you. Probably, maybe. Yeah, look into it. Yeah, all I remember is it was actually kind of hard to get. But anyway. But yeah. It's the de facto Go Battle hat now. I just came from school. Oh, cool. Well, glad you're able to join us after school, Cavish. Glad we're the after school entertainment for the day. Much appreciate. Thank you for stopping by. As I think on that note, oh, Twitch just went into an ad, so just to kill some time, there is a Corsola that's right next to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch that real quick. See if I can go excellent. Yes, I can. We're 49 excellent throws away from level 50, and we only have 1 day to get it, so gotta capitalize on it while we can. Catch while we can. Catch while we can. Yeah. Oh, and quick opportunity for a hydration check. Grab some water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Okay. Okay, with our little quick break over, let's go ahead and jump right back into it. Jump into the Jungle Cup. And right now, no matter what, we're ending the positive with 3 wins and 1 loss, but we might as well see if we can get ourselves 1 more win as we look for match number 5. And here we go. And match number 5 of the set is going to be up against Jammin' Jesus. Alright, Jammin' Jesus, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Corviknight. It's a battle of unexpected, super effective charge moves heading towards each other. I think if anything, I may want to shield out the first one just in case they're rocking payback. Oh, actually, no, we're pretty durable. So I feel like. Oh, with that, they've opted to swap out for their Abomasnow. For one reason or another, I've opted to stick it out with Steelix. I'm not 100% sure why, but anywho. Let's go ahead and weaken this Abomasnow, if only by a little bit, with a real quick Psychic Fangs. And swap out for my Ferret. One thing's for sure, though, we definitely don't want Abomasnow to fight Altaria. That is for certain. We need to make sure Abomasnow stays as far away as possible from our from our Altaria. Please and thank you. With that, Abomasnow coming in with the Icy Wind does get us about half health and does lower our attack, which is kind of a bummer. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and save my shields for now. I'm guessing they're coming in with Air Cutter. Gets well into the red, but otherwise we're still kicking. We're still alive. Somehow, some way. We're still alive. Coming in with a Swift. Go, shield number 1. I'll take it. I think we'll go ahead and say goodbye to our Ferret here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Now with that, go ahead and bring in the Steelix. Going for that Thunderfang damage. With that, I'm going to try and check a shield here. Even if they do fire Air Cutter, I think we're getting kind of close to the. We're getting a little bit into the danger zone out here, so I gotta be a little bit more careful with how we handle the rest of this. that, at the very least, let me go ahead and see if I can debuff their defense a little bit with a real quick Psychic Fangs. Ooh. Unfortunately, it looks like they are going to be able to finish off the rest of our Steelix here. That's going to be Altaria versus the world. Or I guess basically Altaria versus Drapion. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Drapion's pretty spammy, and it can pack quite a punch. Hit us with the Aqua Tail first and foremost, though. Oh, and I guess with after that Aqua Tail, they've opted to call it a night there. So I was a little bit concerned with how that was going to play out, but it looks like we were able to seal the deal on that one. So with that, GG's. GG's all around. Alright, anywho, with that, we are able to seal the deal with 4 wins out of 5. So we can go ahead and claim ourselves the 900 Stardust, a Fast TM, 3 rare candies, and an encounter with a Galarian Weezing. Okay. We have to shift off to the side. And also, Galarian Weezing's a lot closer to the screen than I always think it's farther away than it is. But we still got the Weezing. And it's a little attack heavy, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer you out. And that we can claim the rank awards, into which case we were able to climb all the way up to 2189. Slowly but surely making our way up, back up to the 2200s. Slowly but surely. Eventually we'll get there. Okay. So with that, started out the night with the positive with 3 wins out of 5, and was able to do a little bit better in set number 2 with 4 wins out of 5. So hopefully we'll be able to keep this positive sets going as we jump right back into the basic awards, jump into the Jungle Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these matches. We're starting things out with Steelix up at the front, who's rocking Thunderfang, Crunch, and Psychic Fangs. In the middle, we have Furret, who's rocking Sucker Punch, Swift, and Trailblaze. And closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. And Manvik Rana, hello, welcome to the stream. I watched you for 5 years. Oh, that's impressive, actually. You watched us from the old school days. I think, what was it, 5 years? That's like 3 different. It's like 3 different. It's like 3 different logos. I think we already changed our name to Voyaging Trainer by the end of year 1. But dang, it's cool. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it, and thank you for stopping by on the stream. Yeah, our content may have changed here and there, and we are now at least on YouTube in vertical format. More often, but yeah, you know, at the very least we stay pretty consistent in Pokemon Go. Can you friend me? Oh yeah, if you don't mind, if you want to send out your friend code in the chat, I can go ahead and add you. Yeah, I think I have room in my my friends list. Let me double check on that real quick before we get into the battles. Oh yeah, I have space. Yeah, if you want to check your friend code in the chat, I can go ahead and add you. In the meantime, while you do that though, we'll go ahead and get things started with the battles here. Go ahead and jump into it and see how we do for match number 1 of set number 3. And thank you for dropping the friend code. I'll be sure to add that right after this battle. Much appreciated. Thank you. And here we go. Match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Georgie, 24 ml. Alright, Georgie, let's see what you got. Excuse me. First round is going to be up against a Shadow Drift Blim. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so with that... Icy Wind could be pretty nasty, but we don't have to worry too much about that. Shadow Ball is definitely something of concern. I think it knows a fire type move as well, but I think I'm not too worried about that. I could be wrong though. Okay, with that we are able to Thunder Fang the rest of the Driftman before they get to another charge move. And with that they swap out next to their Corviknight. Okay, I'm gonna hand fire off another Psychic Fangs their way. Lower their defense, if only by a little bit. Gain as much damage as we can with those Thunder Fangs. Okay, so with that, I'll go ahead and say goodbye to my Steelix here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. I'll go ahead and go for some neutral damage with our Furret, which because they swap out for a shiny Cradily. I like it. It's a little sunburnt Cradily. I dig it. With that, we are able to clear out their first shield there. Okay, they're probably coming in with Rock Tomb, probably lowering the attack that we've oh so painstakingly tried to raise. Dang it. But anyway, now we are able to fire off another Trailblaze their way while they do some decent neutral damage or take out their last shield. Decent neutral damage it is. And with that, I will go ahead and check out my final shield here. Ooh, with that, they're coming back in with the Corviknight with the Air Cutter. I'm not sure if that's going to knock me out. Oh, it's going to be Payback. Definitely knocks me out. Anything else, Payback is definitely a knockout on that one. But with that, we come in with our Altaria. And it looks like before we finish off the rest of the match, they have opted to call tonight there. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I feel like that last little bit was a bit of a mouthful. I apologize for kind of speeding through that. But yeah, we got ourselves, we're 1 for 1 right now. But before we continue on with the battles, let me go ahead and add Manvik here real quick. And I appreciate the trade offer. However, trades are location specific. And I'd rather not find out if either A, we're close enough to be able to trade, or B, there's you happen to have a method to be able to trade regardless of the location. So yeah, I'd rather not. Respectfully, I'd rather not find that out. But I appreciate it though. I will do battle though. Battle's not location dependent. Oshawott Love 514. I love that name. Oshawott deserves a love. But anyway, I hope that was you. If not, let me know, because now I'm just friends with someone named Oshawott Love. Yeah, if you want to do a battle, I'm open for it. The friend request has just been sent. Just let me know if you want to send out the... It's done, alright. When you're ready, just send the battle invite and we can do battle real quick. Thanks, bro. No problem, bro. Always down to do battles here and there. Not gonna lie. Oh, Shiori. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Currently in the midst of prepping a battle against Manvik Rana, aka Oshawott Love 514. Going into Ultra League. Ooh, okay. Okay. A little out of my comfort zone, but I dig it. Gives me a chance to use my Ultra League border. Before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and hide my I'm gonna hide my screen so that way you're not seeing what team what I'm attempting to cook here. I don't know what I'm cooking, but it will be cooked. Well, hopefully I'm cooking and I'm not cooked. There's the word. There's the words I'm looking for. It's the ever wild game of... Oh, shoot. Sorry, Manvic. The challenge has been canceled. If you don't mind sending that one more time. Thank you. Much appreciate. You've read my mind. Okay, and... Okay, squad is ready. Let's see what you got. I'm hoping it's an Oshawott. No. Oh, it's Sock. Sock, drop and roll. Hello? Oh, I think I might have lost you. I might have lost you, Manvic. Or are you just showing off Sock? I mean, I appreciate the Sock flex. But, I'm not sure if we've lost connection on that one. My Pokemon Go glitched. Okay. I'm about to see what the rest of your team... I'm about to see what your second Mon is. Did you want me to exit out before we continue on? Okay. I'm pretty sure that was an extra thing, but I'm going to go ahead and exit out here. And I'll go ahead and send you... Oh, actually you sent it. Okay. Let me... change that to here. Oh. Sorry, you want to send the... Well, actually, I can... Let me send from my end. Just in case. Oh, your best buddy's in Oshawott. Nice. Okay, I sent the request your way this time. Because unfortunately, the request expired on my end. I'm wondering if the battle is coming from my end. Hopefully, maybe we'll get a fingers crossed. We'll find the. We'll be able to get the battle going. Oh, and Shiodi, I appreciate the love for the hat. Thank you very much. Apologies if that was a while ago, but much appreciate. It was a gift from my sister a few Christmases ago. And ever since then, it's been, was it our de facto Pokemon Go Battle League hat. I have to refresh. Can you wait? Oh, okay. That's fine. We'll give it a minute. Oh, I see your battle again. Oh, I see it expired again. Okay. I'll stay on the main screen. We'll go ahead and cruise for a little bit. We'll just hang out for a minute. You know, just take it easy, cruise, relax. I guess this is time to just kind of hang out. Also grab water. Always remember to stay hydrated. Oh, there's a battle. Alright. Well, I flashed the team on screen for a second, but hopefully that doesn't factor into your team build here. But anyway. Alright, Manvic, let's see what you got. Starting out once again with the Sock. Oh, something up for the Donphan. Maybe purified Donphan too while we're at it. Okay. Interesting. I don't know what Donphan knows. Other than Mud Slap. It knows Return. Okay. steel typing coming in clutch on that one. Probably not all too happy about dealing with these mud steps though, I gotta say. Okay, that's the return of the sock. Sock hitting us with that. You have 2 socks? You have a pair of socks? Was that a glitch? No, you do have a pair of socks. That's amazing. Because I swear this is not the same sock. Socking, so it's coming in with the body slam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the gym. Anyway. Ooh, connection's a little weak here. Oh, my internet's dying again. Oh no. Not again. Ooh, battle too intense. We're losing connection out here again. Hopefully it's not too bad. Seems to still be showing like decent signs of life. I hope. Okay, I'm gonna start checking up shields here. That was a pair of socks. Okay, it looks like our internet has stabled out, I think. I'm hoping everything's going okay. But yeah, GG's Manvic on the battle. Apologies, started freaking out a little bit on my connection there, but GG's Manvic. But yeah, I like the pair of socks. The pair of socks was cool. And Chiyote, it's been a long time since you logged into Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, game's still going. Somehow, some way, it's still going. I don't know if it's going strong, but it's going. Yeah, we're still at it fairly consistently, at the very least. And in terms of PvP battles for this particular set, we're currently 1-1 right now, so we're pretty good on that end. But yeah, thank you very much for the battle, Manvic. That was fun. Speaking of battles, let's see how we do in match number 2 of the sense against GG London. Feels like it's a threat to London, but I don't know. Anyway, first matchup is going to be up against a Fortress. Against the one and only Fortress of Solitude. The bug bites are definitely adding up on damage, I'm not gonna lie to you. It is still resisted, but it's starting to hurt. It's starting to hurt quite a bit, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're able to use our own neutral damage with our Thunder Fangs at the very least. And I'm gonna try to tank out this next one. We'll see how I handle. Gonna be Earthquake right off the gate. Oof. That coming in with another Psychic Fangs, get another debuff to their attack. We are once again, oh, we're facing internet issues. No, not like this. Go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going. They're probably going Rock Tomb, but that's still gonna get me to about like half health, and I'd rather not tank that if I don't need to. There we go. We are able to clear out the rest of the fortress. And the next one that we're dealing with is going to be the Galissapod. Oh, and weak connection. Oh. Are we still good, at least in terms of the connection and the battles? I'm hoping the stream is okay. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, coming in with the Swift. Okay, I'll show number 1. Get them to about the yellow. We'll take it. And then we're coming in with our Altaria. And Twitchies, they're coming in with the Lantern. Okay. Luckily, we are able to resist the water guns. The Thunderbolts are definitely going to start adding up. I'm not going to lie to you. But, at the very least, we can do some pop shot damage with our Sky attacks here. Rather Sky attack since it's faster to get to and is also benefits from stab rather than flamethrower. TBH. You know, I will check up my shield just in case they're going all in on the Thunderbolt. Okay, they are indeed going all in on the Thunderbolt. Get them down. Ooh, almost. We almost got them down. But they are able to get one more Dragon Thunderbolt off. And yep, no matter what, they're going to be finishing off our Altari here. So this is going to be loss number 1 of this set. RIPs there, but unless GG's. GG's all around. And also, if I blame it on anything, I blame it on the fact that my internet decided to die halfway through that match. So I feel like I have legitimate excuse. No, I'm kidding. But yeah. Yeah, the match for the most part played out, I think, okay. It's just yeah, it just kept popping up that weak connection, and I saw the red on the stream and I thought like, oh shoot, are we losing connection? But hopefully everything played out okay. Here's hoping, fingers crossed. Oh, and Randall 1231, hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome. What's my ELO? My ELO is currently sitting at 2189, so we're just shy of 2200s. Still got quite a ways to go before we hit veteran. And hopefully we'll be able to get ourselves a few more positive sets for tonight to, continue our climb. But on that note, right now we are currently 1-1 in this current set. So we'll see if we can go 2-1 as we look for match number 3. And match number 3 of this set is going to be up against 88 Alex 26. Alright, Alex, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Malamar. Okay. Hey, Malamar, how are you? Coming in with the Psy Waves. Of course, I believe Malamar does know superpower. That could be problematic. Does also probably go try and bait out with a foul play. Probably, maybe. Well, with that, they do swap out for the Talon Flame. This is a Shiny Flex Talon Flame. Yes, it is. Okay, with that, I'll go ahead and check out my first shield here. It'll be Flame Charge, okay. Okay, and with that, I will go ahead and let my Steelix go here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. With that, we'll go ahead and come in with our Altaria, who is able to Dragon Breath the Talon Flame before the Incinerate damage comes in. Now we are up a mon, but we are down a shield. Now we're face to face with the Malamar once again. Malamar coming in with the foul play. Able to tank it pretty well. Sideways damage is going to start adding up though, so I gotta be a little bit careful about that. We do resist the superpower, so we're okay on that end. That we are able to clear out shield number 1. And we're able to inflict some good damage their way, fast move damage their way with our Dragon Breaths. Malamar coming in with the foul play once again. Yeah, I'm going to check a shield. I'm coming with another foul play. Then we do have the sky attack at the ready. We'll go ahead and fire that their way. Alright, we're declaring Malamar. And then last one I'll do with is going to be Charizard. Okay. Ooh, I got the attack boost too. That's scary. Okay. It's a matter of how well do we handle what I'm assuming is going to be Blast Burn. This is going to hurt. Oh, and the research tells me it's a one-shot. Oh, that hurts. Okay, so that is unfortunately going to be loss number 2 of this set. RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Whew. Oh, that one hurts. Oh, I appreciate the GOAT comment from Manvic. I don't know if I'd ever call myself a best Pokemon player, especially after that performance, but I appreciate it regardless. But yeah. We make a valid attempt. We're okay. We're decent. Anyway, moving on to match number 4 of the set against Curry 94. Let's see if we can tie up the series here as we go up against a Dunsparce. Okay, so for the most part we do resist the rollouts. Of course, they do have the ever super effective drill runs that they can fire our way, like so. See how much damage we take. Not bad. Should be able to tank out, I think, one more. But then after that, I'm going to need to start shielding. In the meantime, though, we can go ahead and start lowering the defense of this Dunsparce with our Psychic Fangs. Okay, coming in with, I'm assuming it's going to be one more drill run. Yep. Gets us deep into the red here. Going for another Psychic Fangs, getting good damage in on the Dunsparce. Or at least lowering the defense of said Dunsparce. And with that, I will go ahead and say goodbye to my Steelix here. Alright, people, you've done well. With that, go ahead and come in with the Furret, and we were able to Sucker Punch down the rest of the Dunsparce. That next mono we have to deal with is going to be the Talon Flame. Now we see no time here, going straight for the Swift. Going for a very swift. Okay, I believe with that last Incinerate animation they were at 4. Check a shield here. I'm guessing they're going Flame Charge or Fly. It's gonna be Fly. There. I'll go ahead and say goodbye to my Furret here. Alright, people, you've done well. We should be able to, knock out the Talon Flame before they get to the next charge move. And that last one to deal with is going to be Venusaur, but before we continue that battle, they have opted to call it a night. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Varun as Kumar. Inconsistent. Hello. Anyway. And catch the drill. That's probably would have been a good idea. Actually, catch the drill run with Altaria. That would have been good. That would have saved me a ton. But oh, am I using proper fast move timing? I wish I was using proper fast move timing, but yeah. we try. Trying to get better at it, but maybe it's because it's like midnight for me right now. My mind is just kind of, what is it? I guess you can say vibe battling. I don't know. But anyway. Ooh, participating in frontier matches. Lost 2-1, somehow ended up aligning was that Meowscarada to Crustle? The lasagna crab always finds a way. Anyway. That's cool though. Yeah, like Randall said, always next week. Win or lose, there's always more battles. There's always more battles to be had. I think. Anyway, moving on to, I think this is match number 5 of the set against Ballistic LT. Alright, Ballistic, what do you got? First round's going to be up against 8. Talonflame. Okay. Swap out for the Swampert. Took a minute for me to register that we're now facing off against Swampert. Go ahead and swap out for my Altaria Heal. And try and tank out. This is going to be Sludge. Nope, it's going to be Hydro Cannon. So we handle. Going all in on a Sky Attack. Do we do decent neutral damage or do we get the shield? Neutral damage it is. Okay, we'll go ahead and let this go. Only thing I can think of that I could worry about is maybe Sludge Wave. Looks like it's gonna be Hydro Cannon. Okay. Okay, so with that we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Swampert right on out of here. And with that, they have opted to call it a night. So we do manage to secure ourselves what I believe is victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Yes, the RPG, the RPS was in our favor on that one. And with it, we were able to get ourselves another positive set of the night with 3 wins out of 5. So we can go ahead and claim the 900 Stardust, Fast TM, and out of Wallaby. Going for those excellent throws because I need only a few more excellent throws. I don't remember what's going to be Spotlight Hour for this upcoming one, but I hope it's easy to make excellent throws on those. Because I'm going to need that. Anyway, interesting IVs. Went ahead and transferred out the Volibee. And with that... highlights for landing an Outrage on... Ooh, Outrage on Belly and Play Rough on Moltres. Ooh. I'd like to see that. Anyway, what was my thing? Oh, we just made it to 2200. We're at 2201. Hey. Okay. Sorry, we're discussing my Battle Frontier run from last week. Oh, no worries. Oh, yeah. I enjoy reading the comments. You know, trying to piece together what's been happening in the battles. Only thing I've caught so far is that Crustle seems to always find what I'm assuming it's Meowscarada, but I'm not sure if there's another Meowth maybe. I don't know. But either way. I see there was issues with Crustle, a Outrage on a Bellybolt, and a Play Rough on a Moltres. I have recordings, can share if you want. Ooh. Okay, and it is Meowscarada. 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 Anyway. Oh. Actually, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind checking out. I'm not sure how one shares. Was it? recordings in regards to that. But it sounds interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. If anything, to see a play rough land on a Moltres. Discord? Oh yeah. Actually, yeah, Discord's a good one. What am I on Discord? Sorry, give me 1 second. I'll make sure I'm giving you correct information. Oh, okay, does it just go by username? I think it just goes by username. I don't know if I should just like casually drop my username into the chat, but I'm just gonna casually drop my username into the chat. I accept the possible fallout that could possibly happen from that. But anyway. So yeah, just dropping username in the chat. On Detective Score Bunny, hello, welcome to the stream over on Twitch. What level estimated will you be when the level cap increase happens tomorrow? And how am I doing today? Doing pretty good. We managed to stay positive in our sets so far tonight, so pretty happy about that. In terms of the level, I believe since I'm well within the XP range of level, almost to level 50, or a little bit over for level 50. I believe I'm probably gonna hit level 70 by the time that drops, and I just need to get through the level up tasks again. I'm pretty sure this is well within at least 70. I don't know if this is perfectly enough for 80, but yeah. I'm thinking where we're currently at. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna hit 70, and then yeah, I just gotta start with the level tasks once again. We're back on the grind. Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, Detective Score Bunny, oh, and yep, I see you on Discord Inconsistent. I shall send a wave. Hello. Oh, and over on YouTube, Vikrant Singh. Apologies if I'm butchering your first name or your first part of your username. But hello, welcome to the stream. I just caught a Shadow Tornadus Pokemon after defeating Team Rocket boss, but it was asking for 20,000 Stardust and 20, what was it called, candies for purification. Personally, I would hold off. Yeah, I feel like Tornadus in general is not the greatest. But one thing's for certain is that Shadow Pokemon tends to be, yeah, like Varun is saying, yeah, shadows are rare. So, if anything, just to keep it Shadow for the rarity of it. And plus, you never know. Tornadus might find a second wind in battles, possibly. So, yeah, and I feel like you never know if it might benefit from the shadow bonuses, so I would keep it for now. Yeah, I can't really see all too much reasons for using was it Purified Tornadus, but yeah. Well, congrats on the Shadow Tornadus though. Legit. Oh, Detective Score Bunny out here flexing 76.5 million lifetime XP. Dang, fam. That's legit. Oh yeah, still pretty high up there. That might get you like what, to the 50s, 60s maybe? I don't remember what the milestones are for XP. Apologies, but oh, and welcome back, Manvik. Welcome, welcome. Oh, and to answer your question, Varun, for what's stopping for level 50, it's literally just making the remaining excellent throws that I need. Admittedly, I've kind of stepped off the gas a little bit on trying to get the excellent throws, but yeah, we're kind of in the last day for that, so yeah, I think this coming spotlight hour I'm probably gonna grind for the rest of the remaining, was it 48 excellent throws? Yeah, because I think I would kick myself. I think I'll kick myself pretty bad if the only thing stopping me from getting that legacy level 50 jacket is I was too lazy to get the last 48 excellent throws. To be that close and just not seal the deal, that'll haunt me for the rest of my days. But anyway. Oh yeah, I'll give you a gift after stream, Manvik. But yeah. It's Patillo for Spotlight. Ooh. Okay. We'll see how it plays out. Well, if I can't get it for Spotlight, then I'm just gonna try and catch whatever could get me the rest of the excellent throws I need. I'm just gonna start throwing anything and everything at every Pokemon I see and see what sticks. Okay, bro, I sent one to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sending a gift my way. And yes, I'll be sure to respond in kind with the gift, but I'll go ahead and send out the gifts after this. Do like 5? Oh, that's true. Could do remote raids. Oh, this is a good time to do legendary raids too, because right now it's attack Deoxys, so it's easier to do it with a very small party. Yeah, easy excellent throws on Deoxys, and Deoxys is an easy mon to fight against. So that's oh, as in terms for Manvik, in terms of doing a raid right now, I gotta get me some coins to invest in a remote raid pass, so I think I'm gonna do that probably sometime later after the stream. But yeah, I think right now I'm just gonna finish off on a couple more sets and just focus on some Go Battle League stuff. But yeah, apologies on that one. I'll be sure to be more. I always mean to get at least a couple of remote raids in when I stream, so if we ever want to do an impromptu raid, I'm more prepared for this. But anyway. But I guess on that note, yeah, we'll try and close out with 2 more sets before we call it a night. So with that said, we'll go ahead and, as much as I enjoy the conversations, we'll go ahead and jump back into the basic rewards, jump into the Jungle Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using for these battles. We're starting things out with a Steelix up at the front, who's rocking Thunder Fang, Crunch, and Psychic Fangs. In the middle, we have Furret, who's rocking Sucker Punch, Swift, and Trailblaze. And closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. Alright, so these are our squads. Go ahead and jump right back into the battles and see how we do for set number 4 of the night. And match number 1 of this set is going to be up against Big Red. 1-2-1-2-1. Alright, Big Red, what do you got? Big Red starting out with a Big Red Caesar. Actually, I don't think it's actually XXL, but it's Caesar. And with that, ooh, swapping things out for the Furret. Interesting. Okay. Still sticking things out with Steelix. We could possibly switch off for Altaria. That's true. Doesn't make us weak to the Swift, but we do. We only take neutral damage from Trailblaze either way, so we're good there. Ooh, is this enough to knock me out? I'm taking a risk. Ooh. Not enough to knock me out. Gain me into 1 HP in the dream range. Firing off the Psychic Fangs, clearing out the Furret. We'll get one more Puck Shot in on the Scissor before we meet our demise there. RIP Steelix, you have done well. I'm coming in with my Furret. I'll try to tank this. I think it'll get us to about half health, I'm thinking. Yep, just about. Okay, but here I'm going to go ahead and chuck a shield here just to keep my Furret alive for at least a little bit longer. That they're coming in with the Altaria. Okay, coming in with the Swift. Coming in with another Swift. Try and get in as much damage on this Altaria as we can before we swap in for our own Altaria. Now we'll say goodbye to our Furret here. RIP, buddy. You have done well. Okay, so with that, go ahead, check a shield here. Keep my Altaria alive as long as I can. Coming back in with the Caesar. Hopefully they're not double charged. If they are, then I might be screwed. Okay, nope, with that we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Caesar right on out of here. And we are able to Dragon Breath the rest of the Altaria out of here and secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. I do a raid or I'll leave the channel and unsubscribe. Well, respectfully, Manvic. Well, I do have to once again apologize, but I'm not planning on raiding at this point in time. But so yeah, if that's how it be, then apologies. That's how it be. But we're just going to continue on with the battles. But yeah. Oh yeah. And as Varun mentioned, yep. If there are some other resources to be able to coordinate some remote raid battles. One of which being Poke Genie. I believe it's free. I know it's free to download. I don't know if there's like a pay thing like within it. I don't think there is. Is there? I don't. Apologies. I'm not as familiar with Poke Genie. I know of it, and I know people use it to coordinate remote raids, but But yeah. Sorry, my idol. Okay, it is free. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation. On side note, Jenny Wemmy, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream over on Twitch. Hope you are well. Doing pretty good. Doing all is well so far. We're currently 1 for 1 in this set, and we've been staying in the positive for the most part in our set, so can't argue there. Hope things are going well for you as well. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. Oh, and no worries on that one, Monvic. But yeah. Just keep it, I guess keep a cool head on it. I guess on that, and yeah, I apologize for not being able to raid from my end, but yep, there are resources like PokeGenie if you want to use those to be able to coordinate some remote raids to battle throughout. But yeah. Oh, and I appreciate the comment on the hat, or the compliment on the hat. Much appreciate. But anywho, yeah, I think appreciate our little side tangent here, but we should go ahead and keep on keeping on with the battles. Right now, we're currently 1 for 1 in this set, so let's see if we can go 2 and 2 as we look for match number 2. Never say that again in the comments. I appreciate. Anyway, match number 2 of this set is going to be up against Bobbity 111117. All right, Bobbity, what do you got? Bobbity starting things out with a Furret. Okay, so at the very least, I do resist the. We are taking neutral damage with the sucker punches, which is probably gonna get worse over time with the Trailblaze buffs. But at the very least, we can get our own damage a little bit boosted here with some Psychic Fang's debuffs as well. That going in for another Psychic Fangs, hoping for some decent neutral damage as well as, of course, the defense debuff. Or take out the first shield. I'll take that too. Let this go. It could be another Trailblaze. It is another Trailblaze. Oof. That might cost me a little bit. Not gonna lie. Like that. Go ahead and come in with our Altaria. I'm gonna try to tank this out. It is a double buff. What I'm assuming is gonna be Swift. Yeah, so it hurts quite a bit. But otherwise, we are still kicking. We are still alive. We're up half a Mon and a shield. No, wait, we're down half a Mon, but we are up a shield. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. That, go ahead and fire off a Sky Attack their way. Chuck. Oh yeah, he's got the stun range. Go ahead and fire off another Sky Attack their way. Continue with the yellow. Yep, there we go. Go ahead and check out my final shield here. I should be able to outpace, I'm pretty sure, to my last Sky Attack before they get to the next charge move. Okay, fire off another Sky Attack their way. Clear out shield number 2. Okay, and with that, we'll say goodbye to our Altaria here. RIP, buddy, you have done well. Ooh. Probably tried to farm a little bit too much on that one. That's gonna be that might be a problem, because the last mod we're facing off with is gonna be the Cradley. Ooh, I think this might knock us out here. Yeah. Okay, so unfortunately with that, unfortunately that's gonna be loss number 1 of the set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless GG's. GG's all around. Ooh, and run some spice, man. Would love to see. Oh yeah. I always try to. Oh. Yeah. Admittedly, I kind of hang out a little too close to the meta side throughout these battles. I will admit that. But yeah. I'm not quite sure if I have quite the the battle knowledge necessary to properly run a spice team. That's why I've been kind of hanging out with kind of more closer to the meta. But I do agree on the note that it's so much more fun to see spice teams played out rather than just the usual like 10 mons that we would see on the field. But yeah, as much as I like to run some spice, I think that's a little too hot for me at this at the level of experience that I have. Someday though. Someday. Unless you have a team like on hand right now that you want me to just like chuck up, try and build up like real quick to see if it runs well for maybe like our last set. I could try to see if I have the mons for it. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, maybe a while before I'm ready to dive into the spice. But yeah. Do you think the exact time of release for level 80 cap increases tomorrow, 12 a.m. Pacific? Ooh. I never actually thought about exactly when the level cap increases. I know for sure... The only thing I know for sure is that sometime on the 15th. I assume it's near the end of the 15th. I could be wrong though. I'm generally not sure, and I apologize on that one. I'm not... Or it could be the beginning of the 15th, like the Pacific time. I feel like the wording of everything though sounds like it's near the end of the 15th. I could be wrong. I appreciate the help on that, Varun. Much appreciate, much appreciate. And yeah, apologies on that one, Detective Cigar Bunny. I'm not too familiar with what the was it? The exact day of when that's when the increase happens. I'm sure it says it somewhere. I swear. I gotta double check later. First though, jump into another battle real quick. We're 1-1 right now, so we'll see if we can break the tie in our favor as we go into match number 3 of this set, which is going to be up against S2401C or S2401C. Ooh, first matchup is going to be up against a Shadow Needle Queen, and I'm running into some weak connection here. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I'm pretty sure this is gonna be Poison Fang. Yeah. That's quite a bit, not gonna lie, but otherwise, we are still kicking. Now we're face to face with a Wigglytuff. And we may be dropping a little bit in our connection here, and I apologize on that one. That. It's a battle against our opponent and our dropping frame rates out here. Our dropping connection. The chips are stacked against us. I don't know what else to tell you. It's okay. We keep on keeping on. We'll go ahead and fire off Psychic Fangs their way. Get a decent defense debuff on that one. Okay, go ahead and let this go. I'm guessing it's going to be another Icy Wind. Probably get us well into the, right into the yellow. And that we are able to knock out the rest of the Wigglytuff. We are 2 times debuffed, unfortunately, but otherwise. With that, when we won't get too much damage, we can at least get the defense debuff on the Marowak. And we can go ahead and swap in for our Altaria. I think the only thing I have to worry about in terms of with Nidoqueen is that Nidoqueen knows Stone Edge, and that's definitely not something I want to try and tank out. I'm thinking it's Poison Fang first. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if that Nidoqueen is rocking Earth Power, if it's rocking Stone Edge. That's the only thing I'm not sure. We are able to clear out both their shields, so I will take that. I'll go ahead and check a shield here, keep our health alive as long as we can. That's gonna be another Poison Fang, okay. Ooh. Okay. Can get to the Psychic Fangs in time. Ooh. That might have costed me, honestly. I was too worried about the triple debuff, but anywho, so that's gonna be loss number 2 of this set here. RIP's there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. One of the reason I said that is because GoHub official website is saying 12 a.m. Pacific time. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any knowledge to the contrary of that, so I feel like that's probably best bet to assume that it's probably going to be tomorrow. Was it midnight Pacific time? Plus it is like generally I do feel like if it's not like based in local time, then most likely they'll probably run off Pacific time, into which case, yeah, once it hits midnight on the 16th in the Pacific, that'll probably be when the level cap increases. So yeah, I see the reasoning. Why Zero Tech IV is better? Oh, Felipe Lima, first and foremost. Hello, welcome to the stream. And why Zero Tech IV is better? I'm trying to start to play PvP and build a team. For anyone who may be more knowledgeable than I am on this, correct me if I'm wrong. But from what I understand is basically it's more due to the fact of the CP limit, especially in Great League and Ultra League. The reason for that is that the higher the attack stat is on a Pokemon, that tends to weight on the CP much higher than defense and HP does. So basically, the higher you have on your attack stat, the faster you get to like a higher CP. And the reason why that's a problem is that essentially, the reason why that's a problem is basically because you're able to get to a certain CP at a lower level, which means I think your stats overall are on the lower side, so that tends to lose you some matchups due to that. So like I think like an Azumarill with like 15 attack would be able to get to Let me pull up PV Poke for that real quick. Let me make sure. But yeah, I know essentially it's... How do I put this? Because you're not going to max level with the CP, basically the higher the attack, the overall lower level your Pokemon will be at that CP limit. If that makes any sense. Also, if I were to take a look at like Galarian Corsola, if it has an attack IV of around 4, to get to 1500 CP, it would go all the way up to level 47.5, whereas if it has a full 15 attack to its name, instead of level 47, it would be level 40. Yes, from my understanding, essentially, the lower your attack, the higher your level will be in order to get to, yeah, that same CP, more or less. Yeah, it's a yeah. Yeah, more or less, if you keep the same attack and defense, or the same defense and HP, but you go from 4 to 15, it's basically a level 40 Corsola versus a level 47 Corsola. Now, there are still some to having a Pokemon that has the higher attack stat, especially in the mirror matches. Like if it's a Corsola, the 15 attack Corsola versus the 4 attack Corsola. Basically, in that situation, the 15 attack will be able... the reason why the higher attack is better in that scenario is that if you were both like fired off a charge move at the same time, whoever has the higher attack stat is actually the one who gets to fire off the charge move first. So that is why. So in general, it's better to have low attack, but there are situations where higher attacks can be beneficial. Yeah, they tend to be fairly situational. I'm not sure if you've already seen, but what I was using was pvpoke.com to see like the level difference between the Corsolas. And that's actually a really good source to be able to see like how your matchups are for like the specifics, like IVs and stuff like that your Pokemon have, and just see what's good in the meta right now. If you want to use that as a if you're not already, if you want to use that as a resource, I'd say that's a really solid one to use. But yeah. In any event, let's see, Monvic has been requesting for me to open their gift. I have technically said I would send a gift after stream. I never technically didn't say anything about not opening a gift until after stream. So at the very least, I could open the gift at the very least. So we could do that. From the Yes Rooms Peachtree. Hey, we got a 7K out of that. Nice. Well, I appreciate the gift, Monvic. Much appreciate. I got a good Swablu yesterday. I think 214.15. That's pretty good. It has too much LCP. Yeah, that's always something to look out for too. It's that dang CP limit. Makes the level cap pretty rough. But yeah. On the plus side, I think Swablu is a fairly common regular spawn. So that's pretty good. Are you done with Pokemon Go? Well, I appreciate the gift and the battles while you were here, Monvic. Much appreciate. Oh, never mind. I see the message got retracted. Anywho. But yeah, I think that's my general spiel for my possibly convoluted explanation for the reason for low attack on Pokemon, and my usual recommendation for PV Poke as a resource. But yeah, I wish you the best. Goodbye, my friends. Pokemon 2020 to 2025. Well, it's been fun, Manvic. And you were able to be with us on this journey. Got to be there for the tail end of your journey. I appreciate it. Anyway. Oh, and Darksight, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Over on Twitch. I've been running same comp for weeks now, staying same ELO. Soft diff mon lead with same comp and went up 200 ELO today. Didn't realize that small change would do that. No, I get you on that one. It's kind of crazy, like how much like one mon could make a difference, or even like if you use the same mons but like switch up the order. It's kind of crazy. Like it's like how easy it is to how just like one small change could like everything just like clicks. It's wild. But got to see that small change was able to get you up 200 ELO. I think that's legit. Yeah, man, it's wild. Oh, I got pranked by Mangvic. Oh, getting me all sentimental for nothing. No. Oh, you have a Hundo Azumarill within the CP cap. Use him to get a good one for PvP. Oh, that's fair. I think I did that for a little bit. Yeah, I think it's good to have, like, at least, one copy of the Pokemon to just kind of run with, and then eventually when you get a good CP one, it'll be, yeah. The only bummer thing is Azumarill is very cost heavy of a Pokemon, especially for the good ones. But I think Azumarill and Marill and even Azumarill itself is fairly on the common side, I think. So shouldn't be too bad to get the candies. But yeah, all good, Manvic, for the prank. It was fun. Got me going there for a second. Like, whoa. I don't know. Anywho, moving on to match number 4 of this set against CJCT 2022. Sorry for the abrupt change on that one, but I'll go ahead and move on now against this Marowak. I could just swap in for my Furret for reasons beyond my comprehension. Anyway, going in for the Swift. Clear out share number 1. We'll take it. Go ahead and let this go. I think Bone Club will probably get us deep into the red, but I don't think it's going to knock out. Yep. And with that, they're coming in with the Dunsparce. In which case, we're coming in with a Swift. One more Swift off before my demise? I can. Aha! Get them deep into the yellow. Now say goodbye to our Furret there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Couldn't get a switch off against the drill run on that one, but it's okay. We can stick it out on this one. I think with that, we'll go ahead and say, tank up this other drill run, gets us deep into the red, but otherwise we're still kicking. Ooh, we do manage to. I'm assuming he's gonna be catch a Bone Club here, so I will definitely take that. Okay, probably could have saved this energy for later, honestly, but since we're here, since we have the sky attack, fire that their way, clear out the Marowak. And with that, last one to deal with is going to be a Shadow Talon Flame. Okay, that, we're wasting no time here. We'll go straight for a sky attack. Clear out shield number, I think that was shield number 2. And the flame charge, getting a little bit of a boost. Ooh, I need to use my final shield here. Keep my Altaria alive as long as I can. Okay, we got CMP Tide. Go ahead and fire off the sky attack their way. Clear out the Talon Flame. Let's hope for enough damage on the Dunsparce. And before we get enough damage on it, it looks like they have out the call tonight, so we do manage to secure ourselves what I believe is victory number 2 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Right? Yes. Okay. Cool. Oh, and we say goodbye to Monvic if you're still here. But yeah, thank you very much for stopping by, Monvic. Great chatting with you. I will not be live tomorrow. I think next time for me will be on Thursday, I think. Thursday night at roughly about this time will probably be the next time I'm live. But yeah. Oh, and from Felipe, since they had the gold bottle cap, they could add the mint so we could decrease 1 IV. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, we're still waiting to see if they release the regular bottle caps for just raising the other stats. Yeah, I know the only things that we know for sure is in the game is bottle caps, but you never know. Yeah, maybe sometime, I don't know, like 2032 or something, they decide to add the mints. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But it's not impossible. Could always happen. Oh, and Himbon, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Glad you're able to join us. Currently in a high pressure situation right now in this set. We're 2 wins and 2 losses. So then I'll go ahead and jump back into the battles real quick and see if we can get ourselves 1 more win here as we look for match number 5. Okay. And match number 5 of this set is going to be up against Ken Chavez, 28. Alright, Ken, what do you got? First round's going to be up against a Shadow Caesar. It's going to be up against a Dunsparce. Which because I have to swap in for my Furret. Dunsparce coming in with the Rock Slide. Go ahead and strike back with a real quick Swift. Go for that Swift damage. That's not bad. Ooh, coming in with the next charge move. Gonna be, I'm guessing, another Rock Slide. Nope, good. Okay. Stick it to the red. Go ahead and fire off a Trailblaze their way. Do we manage to do good neutral damage, or do we take a shield? Neutral damage it is. And with that, we say goodbye to our Furret there. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Coming back in with the Steelix, going straight for the Psychic Fangs. Make the glass cannon even glassier. Now we'll go ahead and let this next charge move go. It's going to be the Night Slash. We handle. We get the boost. They do not. We're in good standing there. Go ahead and let this next one go as well. I think if they do go for the Trailblaze, which should get us maybe right to the red. But they go for Night Slash again. Okay. With that, they have swapped in for Dunsparce, but we are able to Thunderfang both the Dunsparce and the Scizor. And now last one to deal with is going to be the Altaria. So with that, going all in on some Psychic Fang debuffs here. And we'll go ahead and swap right on in for our Altaria mirror matchup. And before we continue that match, they have up to the call tonight. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 3 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, we were able to get ourselves 3 wins out of 5 there. Yeah, GG's. We got ourselves the 900 Stardust, a Sinnoh, and an Inkay. Okay, Inkay. Yep. Okay, cool. Yep, got ourselves a brand new Inkay. Interesting IV, so I'm going to hand transfer you out. Then we can claim the rank awards, in which case we're able to climb up a little bit more to 22-14. Hey. Okay, so far so good. Managed to stay in the positive throughout all of these sets so far. Did 3 wins out of 5 in sets 1, 3, and 4, and managed to get 4 wins out of 5 in set number 2. So, all in all, it's a slow but sure climb today. Can't argue with that. So with that said, we'll go ahead and do one more set to close out the night. So we'll go ahead and jump right back into the basic rewards, jump into the Jungle Cup, and to introduce the team that we'll be using one last time tonight. We're starting things out with Steelix up at the front, who's rocking Thunder Fang, Crunch, and Psychic Fangs. In the middle, we have Furret, who's rocking Sucker Punch, Swift, and Trailblaze. And closing everything out, we have Altaria, who's rocking Dragon Breath, Flamethrower, and Sky Attack. Okay, so this is the squad. Let's go ahead and jump back into it and see how we do for set number 5 of the night. And match number 1 of the set is going to have against Sophie Sparkle. Alright, Sophie, what do you got? First match is going to be up against a Guzzlord. Hello, Guzzlord. How are you today? Okay, well, if anything, Guzzlord is going to be coming in with Brutal Swing. You do have to be careful of that. This is going to be heavily resisted, but we are going to fire off a Psychic Fangs their way. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and swap right on in for my Altaria. I think with that, I'll go ahead and check a shield here in case they're going straight for the Dragon Claw. Okay, they are indeed going for Dragon Claw. With that, swapping things out for the Crustle. Oh, that potential rock wrecker in our near future. At the very least, we can hit them with some good neutral damage with the Sky Attack. Possibly hit them again with another bit of neutral damage with another Sky Attack. Or clear out your number 1. I'll take it. Okay, and with that, at the risk of losing my Altaria, I'll say goodbye here. Yep, RIP, buddy, you have done well. That's swapping in for my Furret. I will go ahead and check a shield here just in case they're going all in on another Rock Wrecker, which they are. Okay, they're coming back in with the Guzz. We'll go ahead and fire off a Swift their way. Get them deep into the red. It's a matter of how well we're able to tank out this next charge move. I think Dragon Claw hurts quite a bit now. I think Brutal Swing still hurts quite a bit too. Yeah, ow. Okay, with that, we are able to Sucker Punch the rest of the Guzzlord right on out of here. And with that, last mon to deal with is going to be the Quagsire. Let's see if we can hit them with a real quick Trailblaze. Okay, yeah, no. Oof. Probably let that one ride a little too long there, admittedly. Let me say goodbye to our Furret there. Alright, people, you've done well. And with that, all hope lies against Steelix against Quagsire, which is just not happening of a matchup, I'm not gonna lie to you. Ooh, and they even able to swap out for the Crustle. Okay. And we'll call it here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure once the matchup became Steelix versus Quagsire, it was pretty much all over, but try to write it out, see how we did. Either way, all RIPs there, but nonetheless, GG's. GG's all around. Okay, so with that, right now we are currently 0-1. So not a particularly great start, but let's see if we can tie up the series as we go against TWYLNN, I think, for match number 2. And with that, first mon we're dealing with is going to be a Shadow Graveler. In which case, now we're facing off against a Lopunny. Okay. I'm going to swap right on out for my Altaria against their Lopunny. I'm pretty sure I want the Altaria to face off. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe this is not the ideal matchup that I thought it was going to be, which is fine. We'll go ahead and check out the shield here. Let's try and keep our Altaria alive for at least a little bit longer. Eventually it's gonna fall, I'm pretty sure, to the Alolan Graveler, but at the very least we were able to finish off the Lopunny before. Oh, but now we're facing off against a Gyarados. Fire off the Sky Attack, please, and thank you. Going for the Sky Attack. Clearing out the shield. Probably giving them a decent amount of Aqua Tail under their belt. But I'm going to go ahead and try and tank out this next one. Let's see how we handle. This is going to be the Aqua Tail. It does get us deep into the yellow. With that, go ahead and chuck up the shield. Final shield against their last Aqua Tail here. That they're coming in with the Alolan Graveler. In which case I'm going to go ahead and swap right out for my Furret. And clear out their final shield here. Okay, with that though, we will be saying goodbye to our, well, actually, we'll see what charge move they're checking. But I think we're going to be saying goodbye to Furret, yep. RIP, buddy, you've done well. Okay, so we were able to Thunderfang the rest of the Gyarados out of here. And before we get the rest of the fight against the Alolan Graveler, we have opted to call it a night. So we do manage to secure ourselves victory number 1 of this set. GG's. GG's all around. TSA 18 Arjun 4567 AJ. That's quite a name. But hello, welcome to the stream. That's a bad team, bro. Well, excuse you, bro. Actually, I wouldn't argue against it. It's stayed in the positive throughout tonight so far, but it has its rough things. You Stunfisk, Togekiss, and Scizor. I don't think I actually have a good one of any of those mons, so unfortunately I cannot fulfill your request on that. It's a good team combo though. I do like it. I think it's got good coverage. But yeah, unfortunately I don't have the I'm not properly equipped to Arjun is my name. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay, I'll try and remember Arjun. But yeah, I appreciate the suggestion on the team. Unfortunately, I don't have. I think all three of those mods. I don't have one that's properly built up for. For this cup yet? So maybe sometime in the future if Jungle Cup ever comes back. I think Jungle Cup comes back sometime later this season. We might be able to see if we can build up those mods for that then. But oh, congratulations on the 19 win streak and ace. Nice. I like it. But yeah, it's a solid team comp. I just don't have the mods to actually build said solid team comp. So we'll go ahead and keep on keeping on with the team comp that we have. It is currently sitting at 1-1, so we'll see if we can go 2-1 as we go into our next match against Bulbasaurus Tyra. Alright, Bulbasaurus, what do you got? First round's gonna be up against an Altaria. Okay. At the very least, we do resist their Dragon Breaths. Or we may be seeing a Flamethrower hit us in the near future. But for now, hanging on pretty well. With that said, let's go ahead and see how well we tank out this next charge move. Guessing Flamethrower. Yep, gets us to the yellow. Okay. Now, every time I see like that hint of fire that comes up from the corner. Okay, with that, go ahead and try and catch what I'm assuming is going to be a Flamethrower at our Altaria here. There we go. Okay, with that though, we are now face to face with the Dunsparce. Firing off some rock slides our way. I think this will get us deep into the red, but I don't think it gets us in rollout knockout. Oh, I'm sorry. Still in the yellow. Never underestimate the durability of the Cloud Burb. Okay, with that, I will go ahead and say goodbye to my Altaria here. Alright, Peabody, you've done well. With that, I'll come in with Foot. Wasting absolutely no time here. Going straight for the Swift. See if it's enough to knock out. And it is. So that, last one we have to deal with is going to be the Fortress. Particularly the Fortress of Solitude, question mark. I don't know why this is the first thing that always comes to mind whenever I think Fortress. That, I'm gonna go ahead and check a shield here. There'll be Sand Tomb. Okay. That does lower my defense by a little bit. Coming in with the Trail Blaze. It's not very effective, but it does give me a little bit of an attack boost. I'll let this go actually. Say goodbye to my ferret here. Alright, Peabody, you've done well. Okay, coming in with one more Psychic Fangs. Okay, and with that we are able to Thunder Fang the rest of the Altaria right on out of here. And that the only thing left to deal with is the rest of the Fortress. We are taking some pretty nasty damage from their bug bites, but hopefully with this Psychic Fangs debuff. Ooh, they might also be getting a debuff on me, so this is gonna cut it a little close, I think. I think we're good. Oh no! Bug bite's just a little bit faster on me than that one. Oh, that's a rough one. What a rough way to go for Steelix on that one. Yeah, RIP's there, but none of us GG's. GG's all around. Yep, that was a rough one. We did as best as we could, but unfortunately, close but no cigar. Scizor in the back is deadly. It can crush Cradily and also Altaria. That is true. I don't deny that. Scizor in the back with the resistance to... I could definitely see Cradily because it has good resistance against it. I'm assuming the only thing that I may need to worry about with Altaria is if it's fresh on... If it's no shields and it's fresh on energy. I'm not sure if Altaria can get to Flamethrower fast enough. It might be just a tad bit too slow. I'm not 100% sure. But I don't deny. Scizor as a closer. It's a gamble, but it's highly effective. It's got that damage to its name. Nice try, bro. You should have saved the shield use for it. I can see that. But anyway, next match is going to be against 10 Archie 30. I don't know where I'm at in terms of... Ooh. I'm going to nope on out of that, and I'm going to swap in for my... Altaria, who's now face-to-face with the Drifblim, who I'm going to go out on a limb and assume is rocking Icy Wind. It's not a particularly fun thing for me to try and tank out, but I'm going to attempt to tank it out here. I'm pretty sure it should get me deep into the yellow, I'm guessing. Oh no, right to the red. Okay, I assumed I was much more bulky than I actually was. I'm gonna let this go, actually. I'll say goodbye to my Altaria here. So that way I'm up the shield. I'll check the shield here. It's gonna be Icy Wind. Probably won't hurt too much, but I do want to keep as much health as I can because we do have to face Pangoro in a minute. So I'd rather be more prepared for that. So we are able to clear out the rest of the Drifblim. Now we're face to face with Pangoro. And unfortunately our only main coverage to Pangoro is now no more there. I think though Pangoro doesn't use any... Oh, it might... Oh, yeah, it uses close combat. The answer is yes, it does very much use a fighting type charge move on that one. Yeah, I think they got me here. I think they're gonna get to close combat before I get to multiple swifts on that one. Yep, I think this is where it ends for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and Doodler Singh, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. Pro Fur easily walls the ghost type. Oh, that's true. We could have probably brought Furred after I lost Altaria. That is true. You know what? That's fair. I didn't actually think about that. It actually lost my train of thought. The first thing that actually came to mind was the fact that I'm getting super effective damage with Thunder Punch, but I'm also getting super effective damage from Sucker Punch, so... You know what? That's fair. That's on me. Unfortunately, it's going to be 1 in 3, so no matter what, we're going to be losing a little bit of our ELO here. But we might as well see if we can soften the blow a little bit as we look for match number 5 of the set, which is going to be up against Kutzos. Alright, Kutzos, what do you got? First round's going to be up against an Altaria. Okay, so not the worst startup. Of course, the only thing that we really need to worry about is Flamethrower, but otherwise we're okay. And with that, we'll go ahead and fire off the Psychic Fangs their way. A little bit of a defense debuff. Try to see if I can catch a flamethrower, but instead we're go ahead and bring in our Altaria against theirs. I'll let this go. It could be Moonblast. Nope, it's gonna be Sky Attack. Ooh, next one is gonna be a Shiny Fortress. Curious to see if they're just gonna let this one go. Nope, they opt the shield. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, with that, I'm gonna go ahead and check a shield here. Probably would be the most opportune time to try and bait, but we're going all in on the flamethrower again. And swap that in at 4 for it. I think we should be able to tank out this next one. Yeah, we handle. We do get the unfortunate attack debuff, but we should be able to counteract that real quick with a Trailblaze. That next mono we're dealing with is going to be the Talon Flame. Amazingly, we actually did survive that long enough. Okay. Let this go. It's going to be a fly. Let this go too. I think even if it is like Brave Bird or Flame Charge, yeah, they're okay. Okay, do they come back in with the Altaria, or do they come in with the Fortress? I think the Fortress is pretty low on health, so I don't know if it's gonna... It could be charged up on something, I just don't know what. That's gonna be Sky Attack. Beat up the last shield there. Ooh. Okay, coming back in with the Fortress. Is that about half health? I think it was about half health too. Okay. Okay, going for the Psychic Fangs. Hopefully they don't have enough in them for a flamethrower already. Ooh, they might have already had enough for a flamethrower already. Yeah, they did. Shoot. Okay. Well, the attempt was there, but unfortunately, yeah, we had a rough one on that one. Kind of a rough set to close out the night, but you know, it is what it is. I think overall we still ended in the positive, so we'll still take it. We do still get the 900 Stardust, so we'll take that as well. But yeah. And we do get a little bit of a gain in our ELO. I think we started at around 2120 something, I think. So up to 2170. So I'll take it. But yeah. Yeah, an unfortunate way to end the night. But overall, we do still end in the positive. Out of 5 sets that we've done tonight, we've got 3 wins out of 5 in sets 1, 3, and 4. We did 4 wins out of 5 in set 2. And unfortunately, it got offsetted by set 5, which was 1 win out of 5. But I think overall, that does mean that we end leaning towards the positive side. So we were able to get a little bit more in our ELO. So it's a slow climb right now, but slow but steady. Slow but steady. But yeah, I think with that though, that'll pretty much do it for our Jungle Cup experience for now. Gotta get things prepped for, I believe, Great League Remix and Master Premier is coming up next. So hopefully those we'll be able to get some good footing in those cups. But we'll see how it all plays out. In the meantime, though, that'll pretty much do it for this stream. Thank you very much to everyone who tuned in to this one. And thank you very much to this Chris66 for the follow over on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. And for everyone who stopped by to chat throughout, had Manvik, Arjun, Doodler, Himban, Felipe, Varun, Vkrant, Randall, Kavish, Gobble over on YouTube, and Detective Score Bunny, Darksight, Jenny Wemmy, this Chris, Trenchfoot, Soul TMK. I believe that's everyone on Twitch. If I missed your name, I greatly apologize on that. But thank you very much to everyone who stopped by, chatted throughout. Apologies if I get a little worded sometimes, but I appreciate the conversations. But yeah, if you do want to check out any future streams, you can of course subscribe to us on YouTube and or follow us on Twitch. And speaking of Twitch, if you want to catch up on any of the streams that were exclusive to Twitch, the VODs for those are saved on our sister YouTube channel, Voyage Archives. And lastly, if you want to keep up to date on our weekly stream schedules, as well as check out our daily happenings, you can always follow us on our socials, Twitter/X, and Instagram at Voyaging Trainer. With that said, I already have the stream schedule up on YouTube to cover up my screen. Let me go ahead and just paste the stream schedule over my face on Twitch. So the remaining streams that we have planned for this week. I guess to answer your question, when do I usually stream? The most common ones you'll probably see is on the weekends, like Saturday and Sunday is probably when I do it most frequently. The ones in the middle have been pretty hit or miss, but I do try to stream on Monday nights, Thursday nights, and Friday nights. And speaking of, for streams that's coming up for this week, on Thursday at roughly about this time, happening on both YouTube and Twitch, we'll be battling in some ranked matches over in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Following that on Friday exclusively on Twitch, we'll be looking to continue our journey through Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. And then closing everything out for the week on Saturday at roughly about this time on YouTube and Twitch, we'll be right back here in Pokemon Go Battle League, this time to take on the Great League Remix. Excuse me. But yeah, so 3 more streams planned, at least for this week. Thursday at about this time on YouTube and Twitch is ranked matches in Pokemon TCG Pocket. Friday at this time over on Twitch is Donkey Kong Country Returns. And Saturday on both YouTube and Twitch is Pokemon Go Battle League to take on the Great League Remix. Yeah. A Saturday raid for Rayquaza Epic stream. That is true. I don't know if I have enough, I don't quite have a thing set up though for streaming like outside of the safety and comfort of my own home. I mean, we could do remote raids if anything, but we'll see. We'll see if I set up anything for that. I can't promise that I'll actually get a raid stream set up, but if we do, be on the lookout. I might post maybe on Instagram and or probably on Twitter/X. Yeah, we'll probably do. Yeah, we'll probably do that if I have to stream the raid day. But we'll see. Oh, and Detective Score Bunny, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Greatly appreciated. But yeah, I think with all of that said, we'll consider that as a plan for later. For now, that'll pretty much summarize it for our stream schedule. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's a short time event. True. It could probably fit, usually like a 3-hour window. I think it's usually the raid day, so consider it. We'll take a look into it. But yeah, if not, at the very least, we'll do our usual Go Battle League battles that night, later on that night. So no matter what, we should be doing battles later that night. It's just a matter of whether or not we'll stream the raids, but yeah, we'll decide that later on. For now, once again, that'll pretty much do it for the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.